Through the fields of grace, I'll walk with you. Every step I take, your love sees me through. When the night is dark and my fears arise, your light shines bright, it never hides. Oh, I hear the angels sing, your mercy lifts me high on wings. Jesus, you are my salvation. You carry me through every storm. Jesus, your love's my foundation. You hold me close, you keep me warm. I will follow your name forever. I will praise. In the quiet moments, I feel your peace. All my doubts and sorrow finally cease. With every song, I lift your name. Your endless love will never change. Oh, I hear the angels sing, your mercy lifts me high on wings. Jesus, you are my salvation. You carry me through every storm. Jesus, your love's my foundation. You hold me close, you keep me warm. I will follow your name forever. I will praise. Raise your hands, let's worship him together. Chains are broken, darkness fades away. You reign in glory, I will kneel and pray. Your love eternal, your grace divine, forever and always, your heart is mine. Jesus, you are my salvation. You carry me through every storm. Jesus, your love's my foundation. You hold me close, you keep me warm. I will follow your name forever. I will praise. There's a shadow in the corner, it whispers my name. It tells me I'm not enough, feeds my shame. I've been running in circles, chasing my tail, fighting the wind like a ship with no sail. But there's a voice soft and steady, calling me to be ready. Jesus, take my trembling hand, lead me to where I can stand. From fear to faith, you light the way, turning my night The road ahead is narrow, the climb feels steep, but you're my shepherd, and I'm your sheep. When the thunder rolls and the skies turn gray, I hear you whisper, "Child, I'll make a way." Now I'm learning to trust the plan. Letting go, I take your hand. Jesus, take my trembling hand, lead me to where I can stand. From fear to faith, you light the way, turning my night into day. With you I'm finding purpose, finding peace, 'cause your love sets my heart at ease. I walked a road of shadows, dust on my boots, a heavy sky above me, no clear pursuit. The wind had whispered sorrow, the ground held my fall. No hand reached to catch me, no voice at all, but mercy carried me through the storm and the flood. When hope was a whisper, drowning in the mud, grace reached out unseen to a heart torn apart. Mercy carried me and stitched up my heart. The riverbed was empty, the tree stood bare. I cried to the heavens, but no one was there. Yet deep in the silence, a warning found its way. A voice soft as sunrise, it taught me to pray. Child, I was waiting, though you could not see. My love's been the anchor beneath your sea. Yes, mercy carried me through the storm and the flood. When hope was a whisper, drowning in the mud, grace reached out unseen to a heart torn apart. Mercy carried me and stitched up my heart. Now I stand on the mountain, the valley behind. The scars on my soul are proof of His kind. The weary are lifted, the lost can be found. His mercy's the melody where joy is the sound. But mercy carried me through the storm and the flood. When hope was a whisper, drowning in the mud. The screen door slams, a hollow sound. Another day, 6 feet underground. Mama's apron, folded knee, no more biscuits. biscuit, so sweet. The porch swing creaks and empty sway, since sickness took her breath away. Dust motes dance in the afternoon light, just like the memories dark and bright of calloused hands and a gentle touch, missing her guidance so much. The scent of lilacs by the fence post reminds me of the one I miss the most. Lord, the silence screams her name. Am I selfish for this pain? That will never fail. Blessed assurance, a balm for my soul, makes my wounded spirit whole. Oh, I watch the clouds drifting across the sky and wonder if she's looking from on high. Does she see me, weary and worn? Does she know my heart is torn? This worn out Bible pages whispers peace from deep within. They say time heals, a common phrase, but some wounds linger through endless days. Still I find strength when I kneel to pray, chasing the darkness far away. Dust on my boots, a map torn in two, the sun sinking low, painting skies of blue. The road stretched out so far from my home. I was a weary traveler, lost and alone. But he met me there on the road to grace, with a hand so kind and a steady embrace. Through the darkest nights I saw his face, and I found my strength on the road to grace. The winds whisper doubts, to a life reborn in a light so true. Sunrise paints the kitchen, coffee's black and strong. Another day is dawning, another day feels alone. The fields are dry and dusty, the well is running low. Sometimes I just wonder, how much more can a man sow? When the load gets heavy, friend, too heavy to bear alone, Jesus takes the weight again. He brings me safely home. His love, it never falters, a steady guiding light. Through every storm and darkness, He makes everything right. My mama, she got sick last fall. The doctors shook their heads. I sat by her hospital bed and prayed words left unsaid. Feeling helpless, lost and scared, my spirit wearing thin. Then a quiet peace enveloped me and let His comfort in. When the load gets heavy, friend, too heavy to bear alone, Jesus takes the weight again. He brings me safely home. His love, it never falters, a steady guiding light. Through every storm and darkness, He makes everything right. I ain't saying life gets easy, troubles still come round. But with Him beside me, I know my feet are on solid ground. He don't promise perfect skies, just strength to make it through. A love that never asks for why, but always sees me new. When the load gets heavy, friend, too heavy to bear alone, Jesus takes the weight again. He brings me safely home. His love, it never falters, a steady guiding light. Through every storm and darkness, He makes everything right. The sunrise painting the East Tennessee hills. Another day I'd wake with them same old chills. A shadow stretched along from years gone by, a burden I carry beneath a worried sky. Felt like a stone in my pocket, heavy and cold, a story of mistakes silently told. Oh, the weight of the world that pressed on my soul, left me feeling empty, never quite whole. Then a light broke through, soft and so true, washed away the darkness, made everything new. Jesus, He lifted, He carried my load, set my spirit free on a brand new road. I tried to scrub it clean, every stain and every mark, working my fingers raw, cried out in the dark. But some things ain't fixed by sweat and by tears. Some burdens just deepen with the passing years. Till I stumble one Sunday into that little church pew, heard a voice whispering, "Child, I'm here for you." Oh, the weight of the world, it pressed on my soul, let me feel it empty, never quite whole. Then a light broke through, soft and so true, washed away the darkness, made everything new. Jesus, He lifted, He carried my load, set my spirit free. With a peace I'd forgotten, a joy I'd never known, like a seed in dry ground, finally overgrown. Oh, the weight of the world, it pressed on my soul, let me feel it empty, never quite whole. Then a light broke through, soft and so true, washed away the darkness, made everything new. Jesus, He lifted, He carried my load, set my spirit free on a brand new road. Sunrise paints the kitchen wall, another day to face it all. Your shadows stretch and prayers feel small. Will I stand or will I fall? Oh, the dusty road ahead, where every step is led by a light that conquers dread. A promise whispered, truly said, He walks beside me, though the way ain't clear. He walks beside me, calming every fear. Felt the weight of weary years, drowning in the sea of tears. Whispers turning into jeers, a fighting off a lifetime's fears. Oh, the dusty road ahead, where every step is led by a light that conquers dread. A promise whispered, truly said, He walks beside me, though the way ain't clear. He walks beside me, calming every fear. They say faith is just a fragile thing, a little bird that's bound to sing. But even with a broken wing, His grace, a comfort it will bring. Oh, the dusty road ahead, where every step is led by a light that conquers dread. A promise whispered, truly said, He walks beside me, though the way ain't clear. He walks beside me, calming every fear. Ooh. grass paints the kitchen wall. Another day to face it all. Shadows stretch and prayers feel small. Will I stand or will I fall? Oh, the dusty road ahead, where every step is led by a light that conquers dread. A promise whispered, truly said, He walks beside me. Though the way ain't clear, He walks beside me. Calm in every fear. Felt the weight of weary years, drowning in a sea of tears. Whispers turning into jeers, fighting off a lifetime's fears. Oh, the dusty road ahead, where every step is led by a light that conquers dread. A promise whispered, truly said, He walks beside me. Though the way ain't clear, He walks beside me. Calm in every fear. They say faith is just a fragile thing, a little bird that's bound to sing. But even with a broken wing, His grace a comfort it will bring. Oh, the dusty road ahead, where every step is led by a light that conquers dread. A promise whispered, truly said, He walks beside me. Though the way ain't clear, He walks beside me. Calm in every fear. Dust devils danced on that old two-lane, 100 miles from home and just as far from sane. Sunrise found me sleeping in a stolen car. Another wrong turn taken, another self-made scar. Oh, the long road back, it ain't an easy climb, but race it finds you every single time. When you think you've fallen past the final fence, He's there with open arms, your true defense. I'd seen my share of neon and tasted every lie. Watched good intentions wither beneath the troubled sky. I thought I'd pushed Him past forgiveness like a fool too far. A faded memory now of who I used to are. Oh, the long road back, it ain't an easy climb, but race it finds you every single time. guiding hand pulled me from the quicksand onto solid land. He didn't ask for reasons, didn't tally up my sin, just held me like a father and let the healing in. Oh, the long road back, it ain't an easy climb, but race it finds you every single time. When you think you've fallen past the final fence, he's there with open arms, your true defense. I was a shadow on the edge of the night, lost in the dark, too ashamed to fight. Every step I took felt colder, a weight on my back, a chip on my shoulder. I thought I'd run too far, outpace the light of his star. But even in the quiet, I heard him call my name. Nobody too deep, no mountain too high, no sinner too lost for the love of Christ. When I fell to my knees, he lifted me free. Oh, his mercy found even I had a heart like a rusted chain, bound by regret, heavy with pain. Tried to climb my way to grace, but I was slipping, losing my place. I thought the gates were closed, but his arms were open, I suppose. And in my lowest hour, he met me where I stood. No valley too deep, no mountain too high, no sinner too lost for the love of Christ. When I fell to my knees, he lifted me free. Oh, his mercy found even the creek beds, dry, cracked earth like lines etched on my face. Every memory a ghost now, haunting this empty space. Mama's Bible on the stand, dust laying thick and deep. Used to read me promises before I fell asleep. These canyon walls are hollow, shadows long and cold. Thought I'd walk this path alone till your sweet story's told, and a light shines through the rock face, soft and true and warm. You found me in the darkness, sheltered from the storm. keep the whole world out. Didn't know what comfort was, just fear and pain and doubt. Feel like a tumbleweed rolling, no roots left to hold fast. A hollow wind inside me, wondering how long this would last. Hey! These canyon walls are high, Lord, shadows long and cold. Thought I'd walk this path alone till your sweet story's told, and a light shines through the rock face, soft and true and warm. You found me in the darkness, sheltered from the storm. Sunrise paints a silent red. Another day I wished I'd stayed in bed. My old Fords are rusting in the dry, just like this soul of mine, barely alive. Chasing shadows down a dusty road, carrying an unasked for load. Oh, wandering heart, where you gonna roam? Ain't you tired of leaving? Ain't you coming home? Give up that pride, let the good Lord take hold. The story of grace, beautifully told. Wandering heart, hear his gentle call. He'll catch you, darling, before you fall. That old Bible dusty on a shelf speaks of a peace I ain't known myself. My mama prayed for me each night to find my way back to the light. I swore I knew a better path, just earned myself the aftermath. This weary spirit needs a rest, put my stubborn nature to the test. Oh, wandering heart, where you gonna roam? Ain't you tired of leaving? Ain't you coming home? Give up that pride, let the good Lord take hold. A story of grace, beautiful told. Wandering heart, hear his gentle call. He'll catch you, darling, before you fall. The wind whispers through the sycamore trees, like a soft forgiveness on the breeze. I'm laying down my heavy stone, no longer walking all alone. The dust motes dance in the window light, just like they always do. But the silence screams here in the night, since the good Lord took you. And every shattered piece of my heart lay scattered on the floor. I try to pick them up and make a start, but they just break some more. Then a quiet whisper, soft and low, says, child, I'm laughter won't turn over. Lost the last of my good weed beneath that cloudy cover. Seems like troubles found my door and decided it would stay. When you can't see tomorrow, when hope just fades away, and every shattered piece of my heart lay scattered on the floor. I try to pick them up, make a start, but they just break some more. Then a quiet whisper, soft and low, says, "Child, I'm here, not alone." Oh, a love like that, it helps you know you're never truly on your own. I looked up at the evening sky, a single started gleam, and I felt a peace, I don't know why, a gentle holy dream, that even in the broken places His mercy still remains. The road was dust, my heart was stone. 1,000 miles from feeling known. Each prayer I whispered felt so thin, like knocking on a door no one was in. But Jesus, oh Jesus, you heard my cry. When I was drowning, you reached from the sky. Your hands held me where I broke apart and lifted hope into my weary heart. I walked through valleys dark as night. My shadow faded in the failing light. Each step I took was heavy, slow, till grace poured down and made me whole. I was sinking, I was gone, but you sang a love so strong. Oh Jesus, sweet Jesus, you heard my cry when I was drowning. Your hands held me where I broke apart and lifted hope into my weary heart. Now the dawn breaks where clouds once stayed. Your mercy paints the skies with day. I'm not the same, I've been set free. Your love has rewritten my story. tune. Round my little shack, rattles the window panes, throws shadows on my track. Fear creeps in on little cat feet, whispers in my ear, tries to tell me trouble's coming, fill my heart with dread and fear. But the anchor holds, yes, the anchor holds, when the storm inside me rages and the story's yet untold. Jesus, he's my anchor, steadfast, strong and true. He calms the troubled waters, sees me safely through. I've seen the sky turn bruised and dark, seen the lightning flash and strike, felt the ground tremble beneath my feet in the dead of the long night. My breath can catch right in my throat, a knot right in my chest. Worries pile up like old hay bales, put my faith unto the test. But the anchor holds, yes, the anchor holds, when the storm inside me rages and the story's yet untold. Jesus, he's my anchor, steadfast, strong and true. He calms the troubled waters, sees me safely through. No matter what tomorrow brings or what yesterday has done, His love's a steady lighthouse, shining brighter than the sun. I close my eyes and breathe Him in, let His peace wash over me, knowing He's the captain, guiding my soul across the sea. Oh, the anchor holds, yes, the anchor holds, when the storm inside me rages and the story's yet untold. Jesus, he's my anchor, steadfast, strong and true. He calms the troubled waters, sees me safely through. Yeah! I wandered far from the narrow road, chased the wind where it dared to blow. My hands were empty, my soul was dry, but I kept running. I don't know why the stars above me seem to fade, lost in the shadows my choices made. But I'm coming home to grace, to the arms that still embrace. I hear your voice, it calls my name through the storm, through the shame. Oh, I'm coming home to grace. The fields I sowed every tear I've cried. You turned to rivers where hope won't dry. The weight I carry, you bore it all. You lift me up each time I fall. But I'm coming home to grace, to the arms that still embrace. I hear your voice, it calls my name. Through the storm, through the shame, oh, I'm coming home to grace, yeah. The night stretched long, the shadows stayed. A lonesome road where dreams had frayed. I called his name, my voice was small. No echo back, just the coldest wall. The wind is 30, you're on your own. But deep inside I was not alone. Through every tear, through every doubt, I felt a hand pulling me out. Through the silence he spoke, through the darkness he woke. A light inside that I couldn't see. When the world turned away, he was steady, he stayed, and he led me to a life of peace. The fields lay bare, no flowers grew. The skies were gray, the colors few. But in the still, he planted seeds, a quiet hope for my weary knees. Each step I took, though slow, unsure, he paved the way, his love so pure. Through the silence he spoke, through the darkness he woke. A light inside that I couldn't see. When the world turned away, he was steady, he stayed, and he led me to a life of Now the seasons turn, the blossoms rise. A gentle sun warms open skies. What once was empty now overflows. A garden grown where his mercy shows. Through the silence he spoke, through the darkness he woke. A light inside that I couldn't see. When the world turned sun beat down real bad itch. Nothing left, just a stink of my own mess. Whiskey sour taste, every morning's curse. Try to outrun this empty hearse. Felt the cold ground 6 feet deep and worse. A flicker then a whisper soft. Couldn't tell, just some dust fell off. But the dust and ash, they started to shine, to shine. Dust and ash, now they're truly mine. Washed clean now by love divine. Shadows long, they still try to creep. Old habits die hard, promises I couldn't keep. But a hand reached out, pulled me from the sleep. A new song now, a different tune underneath the pale.